Hey guys, welcome to a new monthly recap, and currently it's May 30th, so it's the end of the month. So as you guys know, I always at the end of the month go over my performance for the month, in this case May. So we're just gonna dive into it and I'm gonna show you basically how I performed. So in simple words, right now we're currently 9R in profit for the whole year, so starting on January 2025 till now, and this is how our equity curve looks like. So if you guys have followed the whole journey, it's super evident that we are kind of like in in a consolidation stage based on our equity because we haven't been able to go very high into profit, and our max was around 20 if I'm not wrong. Let me see. Yeah, actually 20R for the year. So honestly, you guys can immediately realize that it was not a really good month, and in simple words, it wasn't. It was actually one of my toughest months since I started trading, and especially since I started trading this strategy like 6 months ago. So it was a rough month. So I'm just gonna basically just dive into it real quick. We ended up the month in minus 3R, and you guys might say, hey, why are you saying that it's your toughest month yet if you actually had a minus 6R on March? Yeah, so this is for sure. It was really tough because I had my biggest losing streak, but that doesn't mean it was my rough, like my toughest month. Actually, my toughest month so far, it's been May, uh, because I took so many trades and there were so many opportunities that if my edge would have been performing good, I would have made a lot of profit, but actually my edge wasn't performing at all. I had a bunch of break evens, actually probably my biggest break even streak in a while, and I also had a lot of losses. So I'm just gonna dive into my monthly recap.
Before moving on with the rest of this video, let me introduce you to today's sponsor, which is Blueberry Funded. And for those who have been following my journey for a long period of time, you guys know that I never recommend anything unless I really like it and also I use it. And that's the case with this firm. I especially like the fact that it's broker backed. So at the end, of course, if you're investing your hard earned money, you need to have at least some guarantee that your money is safe, right? So for example, instead of going for a random firm that just launched yesterday and has no proof at all and it's kind of iffy, at the end it's much better to just go with something that's way more secure. And I'm not saying it's 100% secure, there's nothing secure in this industry, but at the end I only have good things to say about this firm. And as I said, I've been using it. I can actually show you guys. I'm full transparent with you guys. I actually blew this account. It was a 100K challenge. I blew it, but I didn't blew it because at the end the firm is not good. I actually blew it because I did wrong. I exceeded my maximum daily drawdown. I was risking a lot. And if you guys know, I actually have a very high risk method or strategy or system to pass prop firms. So that's why, of course, I blew this account. But at the end, I also blow multiple accounts with any other firm I trade. So that's completely normal. It has nothing to do with them. But actually, what I wanted to show you is that it's backed by one of the biggest brokers out there, which is Blueberry Markets. And of course, that's super, super huge. For example, FTMO, now it's backed by Oanda, which is, of course, something that makes FTMO even better. That's the same thing with Blueberry Markets. And of course, with Blueberry Funded, which is the firm, it makes it way, way stronger. And I wanted to show you as well that they gave me an exclusive discount. And after recording this video, I'm gonna actually purchase myself two 25K accounts using this specific thing, which is of course for my community itself, which is, for example, in case I wanna buy one 25K account with MT5 and it's a two-step account. If we go here to apply coupon, they gave me an exclusive discount for you guys, which is Rosal Trading. If you basically write it like that and you press apply, you're gonna get a 20% off on every single challenge. So you see here, $25 discount. Let's say, for example, I wanna get a 200K challenge. You do the same, apply coupon, and then you go here, Rosal Trading, and you're also gonna get a 20% off. It works for every single challenge, and at the end, of course, is super, super huge. Instead of just buying full price, you can use this discount. You're gonna get a very good firm, a very good challenge for a very good price. So without further ado, let's move on with the next part of this video.
So just for you guys to understand, This is taken from my general input where I basically log every single one of my trades. This is the start of May, right? You guys can see. So May 1st, 2025. So I just basically created a new sheet where it's a little bit more organized for you guys to understand, and of course, and like focus for this video. So this is the monthly summary, May 2025. I took 51 trades, guys. 51, which is literally insane compared to my average frequency of my average trades per month, which is around 30 to 35. So this is way higher. It's basically 20 trades more than I'm usually taking based on my backtesting data, which means two things. So when I started evaluating this, I said to myself, okay, probably I overtraded. That's one possibility. Or the other possibility is that there were a lot of opportunities. And after going through every single one of my setups, I realized that the right option was this one. There were so many opportunities this month that literally I was becoming crazy because I was constantly setting pending orders, going to my MT5 and setting new pendings, and the market was extremely active on May. But you guys may ask, okay, it was active, but you didn't make profit. That's exactly what I'm saying. It was so complicated that it took, you guys can see, look at this. Look at, for example, this break-even streak. Horrible. Then a couple of losses, and then again, break even. Literally, this is my line. So this is like starting from here, right? This was basically this week because I want to also speak a little bit about this specific week. And you guys can see that in this week, I took, let me see how many. I took 16 trades in just 1 week. And the previous week, it was like 15 trades, something like that. And I was not able to make any profit at all in 16 trades, which is honestly, in my opinion, horrible. But at the same time, I want to keep this with you guys completely transparent, completely honest, and show you the reality of what a month, like a bad month of a swing trader looks like. And in this case, I took a bunch of trades and only one take profit. But all of these trades, if you guys can see, they were basically fitting and respecting my plan. So these were trades that I've taken in my backtesting data, and I will take every single time all over again because they work, and I know they work in the long run, but they didn't work this specific week. And as you guys can see, it was a very complicated week in simple terms. So, and this, look at the previous week of that one, right? Like we honestly, we started really strong with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 take profits, but then if I'm not wrong, I think I got to a point on May that I was like around 9R, 8R in profit. And then we basically ended up in minus 3R, which of course, it's not the best, but this is just how it is. It was not the best week at all. I just want to show you guys a couple of trades, but in simple words and in a summary, like a quick summary, we ended up the month of May in minus 3R. And we took a total of 51 trades. And by the way, I have some trades that are actively running. Specifically, if I'm not wrong, like 5 trades are running right now, which are in profit, and I'm like 3 of those are risk-free right now. So let's hope, like, I hate the word hope because at the end we're trading based on probabilities, but at least let's see if we can make a little bit of profit, right? At least take profit and like stop this break-even streak, kind of, like, in simple words, just direct to the point. So yeah, I just want to show you a couple of trades specifically for this week, because if you want, like, if you guys want to see other setups, just go back, check my YouTube channel and go back to my previous weekly recaps where I basically evaluated these trades right here. So I'm just gonna open this setups real quick and show you the trades I took on this last week of May. So let me just open this real quick. I'm gonna open each screenshot, like each link. So just, oops, this was this one. I think there's a bunch, so no, actually I'm not gonna open them, like, yeah, let's just open them. I'm gonna evaluate every single one of these setups really fast, but it's 16 trades in total. So see, Okay, so starting from the right, which is the oldest one, so we can see super simple 16 trades. I'm gonna basically go super quick. Break even, nice trade. Then we took this one, it was a stop loss, and actually this one, if I'm not wrong, after stopping me out, then it went directly to my take profit, and this actually happened in 2 more trades, if I'm not wrong. This one, stop loss, really nice trade as well, bad. Also, it was valid from this high. This was more aggressive though. This one, break even, a lot of break evens. You're gonna see a lot of break evens. Everything, liquidity sweep, break of structure, went to my 101 and then it reversed back, stopping me out of break even. Then this one was definitely aggressive, but I was able to manage to get a break even. Then this one here, super fast stop loss, but valid as well. This is the one I'm telling you guys, AUD USD. Literally, I got stopped out for less than a pip, and this trade, if I'm not wrong, is still like working out. Is still actually let me double check real quick. AUD USD. Let me see. Yeah, this trade is still alive. But of course, I was stopped out, so there's nothing to do about it. Let me try to look for. Okay, now let's move on to this one. This was the only take profit in this week. So liquidity sweep, break of structure for a value gap, nice take profit for 1, 2, 3. Then I had this break even on NZD USD. I don't know if this trade is still active, but yeah, it was unfortunate because after stopping me out, then price immediately broke structure again here and moved to the upside. This break even as well, liquidity sweep, break of structure, everything in place. This one, super fast break even, but we got lucky in this case and we were able to manage not to lose in this trade because we were able to move our stop loss to break even. Then this one, super recent. This was like this last 2 or 3 days, I guess. Like if I'm not wrong. So we moved stop loss to break even when price reached 101 and then immediately went back. This one, super fast stop loss. This was actually yesterday, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this was yesterday on GBP JPY. You guys might say that this is super high in terms of like it's it's not in a discounted zone to buy, but I'm not looking into that, to be honest. If it follows my rules, I just take it, and I took it. It lost, so nothing to do about it. Then liquidity sweep, break of structure. I really like this setup based on all the consolidation here, the liquidity sweep, but it didn't work out, and I'm actually currently in this long position here. I'm gonna show you in a bit. And then this one, also valid break of structure, but it was stop loss. So yeah, let me just close this trades real quick, and I'm gonna show you the trades I'm currently like involved, right? So the trades I'm currently holding. So these are the trades. So first, USD CAD, I'm currently in this short position. It's risk-free already, so let's see if we are able to make some profit in this short. Then I have GBP/USD, this long position here, that, to be honest, now we are in the weekend, so the markets are closed, so it's super high probable that I'm gonna get stopped out because usually spreads widen a lot when the market opens. So we'll see what happens. Let's hope that at least if I get stopped out, I get stopped out for my actual break even and not slipped for way more. Then EuroCAD, I'm currently in this long position, just tapped before market closed. I'm currently also in this long position on USD CHF, still running. I'm waiting for price to reach my 101. And finally, I'm in this long position on CAD JPY. Super nice. Some people took it from this low, so they lost here. I prefer to take it from this because it broke this structure as well. So in my opinion, this low was way more strong than this one here, but they were both valid. It was just personal preference, and I saw this one way more clean than this one. That's why I took that specific low. So those are the trades, and I'm currently waiting for this short position on CAD CHF to get tagged. So we'll see what happens. Also, liquidity sweep and break of structure. You guys already know my rules. I repeat them like 100 times each video. So yeah, and finally, I just want to show you guys how I'm doing. So for those who watched my previous weekly recap, you're gonna immediately see that there's like a lot of less accounts. Before I had like 4 challenges here, but now I only have 2. And the reason for that is because, as I showed you, let's go back to this. You can see this horrible streak. So I'm risking 2% per trade, so you guys can do the math. You guys can imagine. Of course, I blow a lot of accounts. I blowed my funding pips. No, I blowed my. I forgot the name of the one that was here. I think it was. Well, just check the previous video. So it was a 25k account, phase 1. This one is still good, which is my phase 2. This one is still good as well, which is 25k account. It's not in +1. I need to correct this. This is, I think, -1 or -2%. I lost another. Yeah, I lost my Blueberry funded, my 100k challenge phase 1. I blowed that one as well. So yeah, and also in this specific funded account, I'm currently -2% with USD Chef running, which is the trade I show you that I'm still waiting for price to reach my 101. So that's how I'm doing. I'm currently holding USD CAD and CAD JPY, which are the trades that are running like the nicest right now, which is this one, and then CAD JPY, which is this one. And in simple words, and to be completely transparent, if they both win, I'm gonna pass my phase 2, so I'm gonna get funded with 25k. So let's hope we can actually get those two take profits and be able to pass this funded account. So yeah, that's basically how we're doing right now. And oh, I forgot to actually mention, I'm not in this trade. Like I'm in this trade on my personal account, but not in this phase 1 with funding pips, because I actually made a horrible mistake. And I was when basically price reached my 101, I moved my stop loss to break even. I have this account on CTrader, and for those who are more like used to trade with CTrader, when you have like the automation active, so you can basically move stop loss to break even and move everything super fast. When you have that enabled, it's super like easy for you to make a mistake and cancel the position. And I made the mistake and I closed the position because I saw like an X. I'm not very used to trading with CTrader. I saw an X. I thought that was basically the exit part to go to the back menu, and I pressed that X and it closed me on 101. So fortunately, I'm not in this trade anymore on funding pips, but I am on my personal account, which is of course nice. So we'll see what happens with that. And those are the trades basically. So as a quick summary, ended up -3R on May, not the best month at all. We're currently on 9R for the year and a very low win rate, to be honest, but still making profit. That's of course what matters. So let's see if we can start making some good returns. Our edge, let's hope that it starts working out much better and we can start seeing some increase and a nice and way more clean equity curve in this in this upcoming month. So that was basically the monthly recap for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys really like my content, make sure to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, let me know what you guys want to see, or if you want to still see these videos, let me know in the comments down below. And also, if you're interested in this trading journal, as always, you can grab it in the link down below of this video. So that was all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.